No.
Good afternoon.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. and Mr. Adler. Today we are presenting our project, which is selling from like 7 to 8 and the next week. The whole week, right? So, yeah. Firstly, we're starting with our roles. So this is our roles. So basically, I did the kitchen thing. I was always in the kitchen. I was always the one who made the food, except for the pudding. And I'm basically an all-rounder. I could be in the cashier. I could be in the bakery. In the kitchen. I could also be the one who counts the money. And I'm like the quote-unquote creator. I gave the idea for us to sell the things that we were selling.
Well, for me, I was the cashier from secondary to primary, and then I was a team creative. I helped making the promotion videos, and I was doing marketing too. I make the menus, yeah, and I helped stuff in the kitchen.
Okay, so I was the oven girl where I redid the mac and cheese and macaroni product that we sell, and I was the one who was really the pudding. Sometimes I can be a cashier and do the marketing, for example, to buy.
As for me, I was the waitress, and basically I just went around the school to with the other school to help sell our products and promote them. And I also help by buying ice near our school. And then also I'm team marketing like Alvareta, and also team documentation where I took pictures and videos for us to visit.
As for my role, I was also the oven girl. I helped Sharon with reheating the lasagnas, and for me, I was also the waitress. I went to the teacher's room to deliver the orders, and then I helped promote as well. And I'm also the cashier. I help Grandpa during lunch and snack, especially when it's very early. I also help with the kitchen aspects. I help boil the lasagna and mac and cheese.
As for me, I do the dishes, which is the cleaning part, and it is really. And I was a team marketing and team creative, which I am the model.
So this is our product details. So firstly, we sold mango smoothies and strawberry smoothies, which was made from frozen fruits. And we also made, over here is our mac and cheese and lasagna and our pudding. And then, I think this was one of our brownies. We had 4 different types of brownies. Yeah. This was the cheese one, sugar, sprinkles, and Oreos. Yeah. And we also sold lasagna, which is macaroni, but lasagna's sauce.
So when we use the softwares, it's because it's easy to make, and most people also know goodness, so for like snacks and desserts.
Okay, so why do we choose these products like brownie, the mango smoothie, mac and cheese, and lasagna? Of course, us we positioning ourselves into being the students. If I were a student, what am I going to buy if I am hungry in the canteen, and how much would I wanna spend my money to in order for me to get satisfied. So firstly, the brownies. Of course, our target is actually more of the primary students because younger kids, they are excited when they see sweet stuff. They're a sweet tooth. Not just younger kids, even the adults, even some teachers, they love sweet things. That's why when we decided to develop a product, we did our research on what sweet things that is easy to make and that is easy to sell. So that's the brownies, and we also did some creation on not just regular brownie, but not just a regular chocolate chip brownie, but also the cheese brownies and sprinkled brownies. Lastly, also Oreo brownies. And additional to that, why we sold lasagna or lasagna and mac and cheese to begin with, it's because during our potluck, me, Rachel, Summer, and I had brought our homemade lasagna to school, and our classmates seems to love it, and they have been demanding for more lasagnas every time. So that's why we decided that if our classmate actually loves it, let's do it to the whole school. Maybe they'll also love it. And turns out we also have a very nice demand for the lasagna. And to add up, if you're questioning if you have a lot of demands on the lasagna, why not always sell lasagna instead of developing a new product with just lasagna? It's because lasagna takes us a lot of time in making it. So it's not really, it doesn't really promote time efficiency. That's why with the same sauces and with the same taste, we just develop the pastas, which is easier for us to cook and sell. And as for the mac and cheese, kids just love it. Like cheese, macaroni, eat it together, it's also efficient.
Next is smoothies and pudding. The reason why we sell these, first of all, smoothies, it is quick and very easy to make. And we have our competitors, the canteen upstairs and other groups, they don't sell smoothies, so it's easier for us to sell and people will be more attracted to this smoothie. And personally, if I was one of them, I would buy a smoothie. And next for pudding, it's very quick and it's very easy. Other than that, students love them, and our smoothie is actually one of the best selling ones, especially for, we have a few loyal customers for mango smoothie. And the ingredients we used are affordable and they're very easy to make as well. We just need to blend the frozen fruit and mix them with water and milk. And yes, that's it.
Okay, for the next one, we have quesadillas and omelette. For quesadilla, it is also pretty simple to make. We just toast the tortilla and then we add ham and cheese. So that was really quick to make, and we didn't have to really prepare too much for it. And as for the oteng, we also just have to put it on the stick and just boil it. So it was pretty fast too. Both of the ingredients were also really easy to spot, unlike just in supermarkets. In supermarkets, they were just easy to spot, and also they did not really cost a lot. So we decided to sell them.
is two of our promotional videos, and this is our method of promotion.
We thought of something that is cringe, but then it's funny, and we thought of something that's like
Trendy
and effective, so we can attract others. Because our videos are like wildly cringe, people watch it. Like,
nowadays people will watch anything, so
In addition to it is we make this during school time while we're free, but the other classes they're still having their school time, right? So they saw us make this videos and they started to be curious about it. What are you guys making? Why are you guys dancing and like holding posters? So aside from making promotional videos, without us noticing, we actually as well promote our products all over the school by like bringing the posters and placing them.
yeah, we also printed like songs menu, if you can see, around the classes. I needed some help with my friends, so I asked them to place in doors like in teacher's room and different areas. And we also did our Instagram, which was with the help of Summer. Our feeds, well, you can't really see it, but then we posted like menus and like
Yeah,
attract
we
customers.
post daily, so
Yeah.
we can
Get updates from
interact
our
with
videos.
our
Your
customers.
approach to attract customers is from our social medias. Of course, we do not have a lot of engagement because this is a new account. However, in social medias, you could tag us and we could repost. So from then on, then people start on DMing us and giving us pre-orders. So that's how we promote our product. But yeah.
Okay, so next, I'm going to talk about the cost analysis. So in cost analysis, we're going to divide it in 7 days, which are the days that we are selling. So in cost analysis, we're going to calculate the cost per unit and the method that we Okay, so I'm going to talk about the pudding first. To not make it long, I'm just going to explain it technically. So first here we have the ingredients and the price here, and after we collect all the prices and all the ingredients, we're going to calculate all the costs. And after that, which equals to 58,000, and then we divide it by the unit per stool, and then we have 1.235, which is in day one. And for the cost per unit, we divide it into per days. So pudding, we only sell it on day one. And next we have lasagna, same method, and it's 3.6.
Pudding, how many you made? How many you sold?
47 and we sold all 47.
Pardon? 47.
47 and we sold all 47. So the way that we done our cost analysis is because we did not have a like definite measurement, like we did not. So it's just, so cost analysis is how much does one cost, how much money does one cost to make a product so that we know how much to sell it, right? So this is our method of like for the ingredients, these are the total, and then after that, how much we are able to produce, we divide it by the total money that we used to produce. Yeah.
So 58,000 is per unit? Or
No, 15,000 is as a whole. The per unit is this one. So 58,090 divided by 47 because we have 47 products in total, which is equals
So
to
your cost of production just
1,230.
1,000.
Yes.
1,000. We sell it for 7,000.
Okay. But these are all variable costs.
Yeah.
So it's variable cost per unit. And your fixed costs?
Because we did not like actually measure how much, like, I mean, when we're making the lasagnas, we just eyeball it, right? We did not actually have a certain measurement how much grams is in a cup, so it's quite hard for us to have a definite fixed cost.
Yeah, fixed cut. Anyway,
Okay, that's not fixed cost.
yeah, but fixed cut, anyway, they are not paying rent anything, sir. So,
I'm referring to the pudding, when you store the pudding, you use what? A fridge?
Yeah.
That's a fixed cost, did you pay for anything for the fridge?
no, all utilities need for activities.
Yeah. So that's the cost analysis.
Sir, did you include your wage? Or you just only sharing profit? I mean, you put more effort.
Huh?
You're supposed to add your wages.
Which is
Not here.
Right.
Not that.
And then you guys just only share the profit.
Oh, you want to know?
No, no. Just asking, did you include your wages? Because you guys work.
oh.
So you maybe wages or salary or something you should take, or you should include in the cost of production. Or you consider we don't need to take wages, we just take profit.
Yeah, we just share the profit.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
So this is our customized strategy where we follow our competitors. Yeah, where we follow our competitors, like, but not really following, like, so, for example, like the other group, last time we sell produce too, and our price is like lower than them, so that people can, well, yeah, so like during the snack time, they can see like, whoa, our group, we have, we sell the produce more cheaper than other group.
Well, maybe to help that, we did not use follow competitor pricing, but it's more of competitive strategy pricing. So we set our prices similar to our competitors. From then on, we could attract customers easily.
Then next, we also use the market penetration, where we penetrate the market by giving customers from competitors to attract, yeah, like what we explained before. Next is price leadership, where the business sets the price while the competitors' pricing helps us to remain competitive and avoid price wars. Then we also use consumer perception of value, where we balance the price and quality. Like for example, like the produce we make, the quality and the price we make it, like they are somehow balanced.
And then we also avoid lost market share, which we set for a competitive price to reduce the risk of losing customers to rivals, offering lower prices. Like for example, like what we said before, or what the Sharon said before, we sold our products only for 7K, but then the others sold for like example 15K. With that, we attracted students to buy more from us, even though our prices
It's smaller.
are smaller, but then, well, in my opinion, our tastes better. Our tastes better, and maybe with the price, I feel that it's pretty worth it. But maybe for some, they don't think it's worth it, but a lot think it's.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You wrote price leadership. Which business set the price?
The canteen about like
You were
the.
competing with the
Yeah.
sellers in the
Yeah, of
cafeteria.
course, yeah.
They sold the same menus as ours.
I mean, because-
Exactly the same?
Well, no.
Well, some.
Yeah, I mean like, because the students here are used to, like going to the canteen. As far from like my observation, it's hard for us to sell something like rice
Yeah.
because they prefer to buy it in the canteen above where they already trust and already had like tasted before. And that's why we said that, yeah, that's the price leadership. That's like that's where that's like our leader where we actually like yeah, set the price.
Next, we also have profit estimation. Profit maximization versus market share. Well, our goals is to maximize our profit obviously so that we won't get lost. And then we also did competitive pricing, which helps us to maintain or to grow our market share, which can lead to higher long-term profit. And lastly, we did borders generate strategies, which is competitive pricing aligns with the cost leadership strategy by minimizing prices to compete effectively on cost.
So this is true for all your products or only for the pudding?
All
Because in the slide on the pudding, at the bottom you wrote it has the highest profit margin. How much was the profit per unit? Or was it a large profit margin? Pudding slide. The pudding. No. The one with the description of the pudding. The product descriptions. Just there's a problem with the equipment. Can you just read for us what you wrote at the bottom part of the.
The ingredients used are affordable and easy to source, allowing us to maintain a good profit margin while offering a high quality product.
Good profit margin. Okay, so what is the profit margin? Since you use competitive pricing,
Like,
I'm assuming it's high.
yeah,
What is the selling price?
7,000,
And the cost per unit?
1,235,
So what is the profit margin for that?
around
Simple subtraction.
6,000.
What about the other products? Why is it only for the pudding, but the other products that did not have that description?
5,800.
I'm referring about the profit per unit. I'm asking this question because you emphasize competitive pricing strategy. So I wanted to find out what is your profit margin per unit.
Yeah, we included like for production costs that like provide a good opportunity for generating profit, which like all of our products I believe has a good profit margin. Because
You believe?
yeah, it's
Is it there?
well we did not buy it there, but here like the cost per unit for the lasagna it's only 3,600,
And the selling price?
15,000.
The other products?
But the other products like brownies, wait, you need to scroll it, but you scroll it and die. So brownies is about like 2,000.
You can just read from the screen.
Yeah, 2,000 a piece. We sold it for 7,000.
For all variants.
Yeah,
doesn't matter what.
well, it varies. So 2,000 from till 2,000 till 2,500.
Depending on the add-ons, like
Yeah,
sprinkles, Oreos, cheese.
Sorry, 1,900 to 2,900. Depending on like
But the prices of those brownies, is it the same?
yeah. Yeah. It's the same.
Only the cost per units are different,
Yeah.
so the profit margins are different.
Yeah, I have it.
Do you have a list
Oh,
of what you got from this activity?
oh yeah, on the revenue stream order.
Oh, Miss Alvaretta mentioned something about the lasagna sauce.
Sorry?
What was that? Something you mentioned about lasagna not well received? You mentioned something.
No, I said that. We. What?
Lasagna or no, not the mac and cheese. Something about lasagna or the lasagna.
Oh, it was me. It's not well received, but it's more on. We do have demand, but for us, it's not like time efficient because the time to make lasagnas it's longer because we need to like separate the pastas and like put the pastas together.
That
Whereas
wasn't what was in the slide earlier. Was in the slide was it was quick and efficient for you to make. That's why you decided to
it's
make
mac and
lasagna.
cheese.
So it's for lasagna.
You combine.
We use the lasagna sauce, but we use the macaronis because macaronis are easier to boil and to make as well.
It wasn't in this presentation earlier. Everything was like, oh, because it was easy to make and it was efficient, cost effective, and so on and so forth. Students liked it. I got the impression that the reason why you chose these products to sell is because it was convenient for you, mostly.
Because the point is, each and every product you say, the first word you say easy to make, easy to smooth, easy to make.
I mean, it is easy to make, but it's just time consuming. We're